In this video, we're going to take a look at the Assign Centers page. To get there, we're going to select Centers, and then we'll choose Assign Centers at the top of the menu. And so from here, this is where COS, this is where you'll assign the records that you've loaded into a COS project. This is where you'll assign those records to a dialer. So there are a couple of ways to go about this. If you are working with an outside call center or vendor who are making calls on your behalf, you can set it up so that you can assign these records to be dialed directly to that call center. Or if you are dialing these records directly off of your COS server with a team of volunteers or in-house agents, then what you would do is you would either create a predictive dialer queue or a human dialer queue. Now, a predictive dialer queue is a predictive dialer. What that means is when a list of records gets loaded onto a predictive dialer, the dialer automatically just dials through each record without any kind of outside human intervention. It's all automated, and whenever a call connects, the system automatically routes that connected call to the headset and screen of a volunteer or agent. The human dialer queue, on the other hand, and let me back up for just a second, the predictive dialer queue, only landlines can be dialed predictively. Now, the human dialer queue, on the other hand, is specific to cell phone records. Cell phone records are not allowed to be dialed predictively or automated, if you will. So what the human dialer allows you to do is when you load your list of records, of cell records onto the human dialer, you'll then be able to manually dial with just one click of the button each individual record, and you can actually manually do this prior to dialing so that you can manually dial each record and they get loaded into a queue where then they will be able to be dialed one at a time and then filtered directly to the volunteer or agent once a call gets connected. So up here, we've got a few different lines of information. We got the total universe size for each landlines and cell phones, as well as the overall total. Here we have a call center that these records have been assigned to. So you would just input the number of landlines into the blank field whenever you're assigning new records for the call center. And then it'll show you how many records are not assignable and the remaining universe after all is said and done. And once those records are loaded into these fields, you would just click save, and those records are then loaded onto the COS dialer and ready to be dialed.